Now it is a complete mess. So let's look at the asset two. And I'm going to show you this. This is where Russia is now importing their weaponry. Turkey is a NATO country, folks. You see it on the map. You see it up there. Turkey is a NATO country. So everything that we have shared with Turkey is now compromised. They're doing business with the Soviets. They are now compromised. You look at all the African nations, the entire North African region that is constantly sending their people to Europe, their refugees seeking asylum, sending them into Europe. So make the circle. Start with Russia, which is over there in gray, and you come through Iran, Iraq, Saudi, Egypt, Libya, Algeria, all the way around to Spain. And you see it's grayed out there. France and Spain are grayed out. Italy's grayed out. So once that circle's made, look at the connection from Turkey all the way to Spain, and they have the circle. They have the NATO circle. They have sphere of influence in Europe that they have not had since the Cold War. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you, Kamala Harris. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go back to my notes here. So the Russian sphere of influence has become tremendous with this Ukrainian war. Russia's losing a lot of soldiers, so what do? They take some North Korean soldiers. So what does that prompt? South Korea to ramp up their operations, say they will provide support to Ukraine from South Korea. So North Korea and South Korea are still at war. The North Koreans didn't just happenstance into Russia to help them out. They had to have the full blessing of the Chinese government. So now we have China, Russia, North Korea working together in a war. So that is real-time training. I mean, you don't get any better. You don't get experienced soldiers by training all the time. You get experienced soldiers by taking trained soldiers that are trained to a certain point, inserting them into combat, letting them use their skills and practice their craft. So South Korea's got to do the same thing. So think about that area and the region so far that we've talked about. The entirety of Europe, China, North Korea, South Korea, those are all areas that are in play again. That sphere of influence, that area of influence that we controlled and kept calm is now in play.